afternoon, everyone. I'm Pranav Ramesh, and I just want to begin by saying congratulations on graduation. Let's give ourselves a big hand. So the 3 years have gone by very fast. It is June now, at the end of the school year, and everyone is buzzing excitedly about summer vacation, high school, courses, clubs, and more. However, as we proceed to the high school, we will be leaving back a part of us behind here. As we Indigo students sit here, the chapter of our lives as middle schoolers is sadly coming to an end. But the next chapter in our lives is fast approaching, and I feel that everyone has progressed in the 3 years of middle school, and we are all ready to face any challenges we encounter during our high school years. Middle school was undoubtedly a difficult journey, but a tremendous learning experience, thanks to our teachers, staffs, and friends. For example, in 6th grade, we found ourselves in a new school, surrounded by new people and awaiting new opportunities. We were unfamiliar with our surroundings, but gradually, as the years progressed, everyone made new friends and learned more about the school and teachers. In 7th grade, we transitioned to the next stage in our middle school life. There were many different doors of opportunity that stood before us, and we encountered new subjects and activities that we otherwise would never have been aware of. And in 8th grade, we were the alpha wolves of the wolf pack that would guide each other with the development of new goals and ambitions for our first steps into high school. Not only have we undergone these experiences, but we've also had a lot of fun in middle school. There were many enjoyable moments that have stuck with us throughout the years. For instance, in 6th grade, we all created our own wooden boats and raced them at the Regatta Day event. The competition between the students was very intense, and many of the boats performed successfully. In addition, we got to create strong relationships with our teachers, relationships that have endured to this day and will endure far into the future. There were also plenty of entertaining moments that were shared by teachers and students in 7th grade. In fact, I remember one particular instance when during the Just Dance heart rate unit, Mr. Goucher accidentally ripped his pants doing a split in the air. Additionally, we all got to enjoy the movie lunches that Mr. Goucher held during lunchtime, where kids who wanted to interact with each other while watching movies could hang out. And in 8th grade, I don't think anyone can forget the memorable team meetings and pep rallies that we held on Indigo. We all got to enjoy Jordan Rivera and Mr. Bressi perform WWE battles, music, stand-up comedy, the recognition of many individuals who have performed exceptionally at different events like math counts and sports teams, and of course, the times when Mr. Bressi demonstrated his amazing culinary skills on multiple occasions by mixing Twinkies with Coca-Cola and drinking the mixture. However, with enjoyment also came knowledge. The Empty Bowl project in 7th grade was another learning experience, because under Mrs. Goodell and Mrs. Madara's guidance, we were provided with the chance of giving back to the community by serving food to the public. In November, when the 8th grade went on the Washington, D.C. trip, we visited many historical sites and national buildings, and it was a very fun and memorable experience. And thanks to Mrs. Cassidy's French and Mr. Friedrich's Spanish classes, there are now way more countries where we can now find a date. The trick is to getting to those countries. And in English, with all the ruckus we made, Ms. Womble-Gillick never got upset with us, and we really appreciate that. And if we were ever running low on candy, we could rely on Ms. Stamper. We also made history when the math counts team won first place in the state championship under the guidance of Mrs. Goldman and Mr. Denker. Additionally, Mr. Wilkinson and Mr. Gorick engineered a lot of fun activities for us, like woodworking, metalworking, and science olympiad, and we will always be grateful for their constructive help. I would also like to thank the music teachers, Mrs. Gasta, Mr. Marcy, Mr. Roshansky, Mr. Bronson, and Mr. Smith, who were instrumental in helping us strike the right notes. And thank you, Mr. Smithhorn, for your excellent guidance in mentorship in History Day, future problem solving, mock trial, and a variety of other activities. Without our teachers and parents to guide us throughout our journey, I don't think I would have been successful in completing my middle school chapter. I learned so much from all my teachers in all 3 grades, and I greatly appreciate all the times teachers gladly gave their personal time to make sure every student, including myself, was never left behind in anything. I would like to conclude by thanking Principal Larson, Associate Principal Clifton, Associate Principal St. Jean, my guidance counselors, and Officer Roy for creating a caring environment for us throughout our middle school journey and keeping us safe. You have all made it possible for us to progress forward with confidence and humility. Please wish us luck as we proceed towards the next chapter of our lives as middle schoolers. Thank you.